What's good, y'all? It's your boy Keith Money. I'm back with another video. Y'all helped me get to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna help y'all. I know it's a lot of small content creators out there like myself, probably with even more than or less. Then look at how bruh dancing, bro. R2K100. Look how he getting crazy, getting groovy. But no, look, I know there's people out there that have been doing YouTube for probably like over a year, probably 6-7 months, and haven't been able to get good thumbnails and stuff. So I'm gonna show y'all how you get screenshots and, like, you know what I'm saying, court pics and stuff like that, and how to, you know, rig them up for certain screenshots to the small content creators or the people, like, you know what I'm saying. You gonna need two things: creativity and a Photoshop membership. That's it, bro. It's like $23 a month, $22 a month, I think. But we're gonna start off with the player screenshots. Now, there's two ways you can get the player screenshots. One, this is what I was doing. You can come right here, you know what I'm saying, and look how up close that is when I do that, because it hits off that. And I can do a little emote, and you get your screenshots right there. Boom. That's where you get your screenshot at. I'm doing stuff like that. Or if you want some, you know what I'm saying, natural, like, you can come in here and do it. Actually, it's like you can do it in here too. Same result. I don't think I can emote in here, can I? Or I can't emote in here actually. But if you just want a regular screenshot, you can get it right here. Now, for court screenshots, say you in my career, say you in my court, right? You can put it on floor swivel. Put it about right there. Now you're right here. You know what I'm saying? You can get screenshots like that, but you can do that on a court like the stage court, park courts and stuff like that, proving ground courts, theater courts, and so on, stuff like that. Now, I'm ready to get to the you know what I'm saying, court screenshots. I'm gonna show you how to get park court screenshots, and I'm gonna show you how to get stage court screenshots, and then we're gonna get into the other half of setting that up. Okay, I'm gonna go in the park. For these type of court screenshots, what you want to do is come right here, boom, and you want to walk up to this as close as possible. Dang, I messed up. Walk up to this as close as possible without messing up. Like, there it goes. You lift up just a little bit right there. You see he's on the court, but that's a court screenshot right there, right? And you can get a screenshot right there. Now, there's two people on that court. I don't think it's nothing but those people on that court. Okay, that's too many people right there actually, but 1,000 court would be good, you know what I'm saying, just so you can make it look like you being compy. Now look at that. We'll turn it that way, and boom, screenshot. Now, I'm going to show y'all how to do this. This is what you do now. We ready to get into the second half of the video where I show y'all how I make the thumbnail. I'm still in good standings. It was just due a couple days ago. So you want 1920 times 1080 pixels. Mine's a 600 PPI. I don't even know what PPI means, but you're going to understand. All right, so boom. So going to start off as a white background layer. And what I'm going to do is come over here. I'm going to grab the pic of the court. Enter. Now, what I'm going to do is rasterize this layer. You have to rasterize the layer, bro, for to do a lot of stuff on here, bro. And what I'm ready to do is, with this, what you're going to do, you're going to tap J. Now, I had to rasterize the layer before I tap J. Remember that. Rasterize the layer before you type J. Now, I can press Alt, so you don't have to click this right here. I'm going to press Alt, and it's going to let me zoom in. Okay? Now, I'm ready to take these two off the court. That could be better. That could be better. Look at that. Okay, now I'm going to go over his body. Go back. That can be a bit better. Okay. That looks way better. Okay. And you can press Control so you don't move left and right. Now what I'm gonna do is just gonna get all this stuff off right here. All these words and stuff. And we're just gonna go over that a couple times. Okay. Now we're gonna come to this. Where I'm at. Just get that up off of here. Now I go to this this screen. Okay. Now, if you want to make this court look a little better, well, you can delete this. What you're gonna do, come right here, camera raw filters. A lot of people use Topaz Labs. I'm not downloading that because I'm just iffy about a lot of stuff. I can lower and up the brightness, contrast to make the court look darker, and some of the court highlights. I'm gonna boost some shadows, make them lighter, some of the whites, but I really don't want the whites that white. Okay, look how better that looks. Texture. If I do that, you see more of the court, but it just look kind of dirty. And it hazes out right there. I could just put this right here. Probably about right there. If I put some more clarity, look what that does. But that just looks too, you know what I'm saying, cringy. Now sharpening. Sharpening, you're gonna sharpen it up. You don't really want that. You can put the sharpening bar right there and look, noise reduction, it smoothens everything out. So I'm gonna do slight noise reduction. Probably put the texture up a little bit more. Okay, now look. You see the change? Alright. Now what we're gonna do is this, bro. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get a screenshot. I'm just gonna select a random screenshot. These are 2K25 screenshots. This is what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with this one first. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna select another one. See, I just gotta go through some of these. Okay, this is a good one too. So alright, I'm gonna check this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cancel that one out. Now this, I'm gonna rasterize it. Now I'm gonna click this icon right here and select subject. We'll go to cloud. It gives you more detailed selection. I'm gonna show you two ways to get selections. Okay, now you see I got the more detailed selection now, right? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that's empty, so when I select and mask, I can make it like 13% smooth. Okay, it's 13% smooth. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna press that button right there. It's gonna take out the background. What I do is convert this to a smart object, rasterize the layer again, put the background back on. Now I'm gonna set that right there. Now, really, how this looks, why he's turned that way, I don't like. For the thumbnail, I'm gonna transform, and I'm gonna flip this horizontal. See how much better that looks? Okay, I'm gonna check it. Now, we're gonna go back. Camera raw filter. If you don't have Topaz Labs, I'm gonna up the exposure a little. Make him a little light. Contrast. Highlights go up some. Some shadows. Mix the lowest on the whites. Bring down some of the blacks. Some of the saturation, I can put it up or keep it down, but I don't really want it up. Probably a 0. Okay, the texture. Look when I control the texture, I'm probably this much texture, not even 100% texture on it. Some clarity. That's for, you know what I'm saying? Probably slight little bit sharper. Now, if you was to do noise reduction, look how smooth it's gonna make it. That's if you want that look. I don't really want that look. And noise reduction, look what it does to the roads. The roads right there in this area. When you do the noise reduction, color reduction. I'm gonna put that back there because I want my roads to show everything. Boom. Now look how different that looks. Now, with this one, you can select this. Like, hold on. Rasterize it. And you can take the time to crop him out. You know what I'm saying? Click. Like, I'm just gonna crop out his shoe and show you. So if you're using this method, you can see, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna crop out the shoe real fast. If you use this, you probably do it a little neater than what I'm doing, but now that's when you make a selection. 0 pixels. Once you make the selection, you can go this, select and mask, make it a little bit smoother. Okay, then it's the same thing, but we might not be doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. I'll go back. I'm going to deselect it. I'm going to do this because for the video's sake, we don't take all day. Go right here. And I'm going to that. And I'm going to convert it to a smart object. Rasterize layer. Now, you know what I'm saying? Just to get JaVale McGee out the back, I'm going to. You can really use the what's this tool called? What this tool called? Polygonal lasso tool. I think that's what it's called. How you pronounce it? Y'all see how this mouse works? Like I'm trying to do certain stuff. Now if I come up, this is gonna work. Come up some more, this is gonna work. Just to get JaVale out the back, you know what I'm saying? Come down. So it don't highlight him. He's not really important in this. He got his ring. We'll collect that. Do this again. Now we got JaVale McGee out the back. Y'all probably laugh at how I say JaVale. I've been doing that. Now we're gonna come back to this. Cloud. Look what he gave us. So now we're gonna select the basket. Make it a little smooth. Okay. We can take that out. Convert to smart object. Rasterize layer. Now look how I did this. If I make them smaller, I can put them right there. Probably a little bigger. I gotta throw him behind him actually. Okay, so to make him look like he on the court, I'm gonna show y'all what else to do. But what we gonna do with that? We're gonna filter, camera raw. I could use the same camera raw if you want to use it. Like, hold on, I'm gonna cancel. You can go to filter, camera raw. It's supposed to load it, but it's not loading it. So, you go to filter, camera raw filter, and we're gonna upgrade this. Put a little white on, not too much. You know what I'm saying? Contrast up, so those highlights. Down some of those shadows. Want to make his whites pop more. Vibrance of him. A bit saturation. A little texture on him. Even a little clarity. Sharpen it a little bit. Not too sharpen. A little noise reduction. Now look at the difference. Boom. Now I'm ready to do that. Now this is what I'm going to do with him. Being that he's selected, I could come over here with him and you can whip this around anywhere with him because he's already going to be highlighted, right? Watch this. I'm ready to show y'all some street. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do that. Come here. I just added another layer. I'm gonna fill layer and I'm gonna do it black. Okay. Now I can deselect. Now you see how that's black? Put this under him. What you're gonna do, you're gonna hold control. You're just gonna take this shadow. Hold triangle. You're gonna lay that out with the floor as much as possible. Right? And I'm gonna just bend that up with that. Now, what I'm gonna do is play with the opacity. Probably lower it a little bit. Not too dark. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is make another layer, and I'm gonna grab my brush tool and make sure you got the kind of faded brush. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put on about 20. Oh no, that's too small. You want something that's decent. All right, that's about good. So see, gonna switch this white to black. Now look at this shadow effect it puts under it. You know what I'm saying? To make him look like he's more so not that much. You know what I'm saying? Connected to the picture. He has to have the shadow under him. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is take this off screen. Actually, downloads. I can search up my downloads. Bring my fireball here. That's what I'm gonna do with that. I can exit out this. Okay. Now, what you're gonna do? You're gonna take the fireball, cancel. This is too much. Rasterize the layer. Try to make me draw on it. I'm gonna edit, transform, flip it horizontal. Well, okay. So now I made the fireball a little smaller, right? Now what I'm gonna do is just zoom in a little bit, right? Lower the opacity of the fireball a little bit. Go to the eraser. Make it a little smaller, probably like that. Like, oh my God, this is a terrible mouse. My bad, y'all. So I gotta stop sometimes. This mouse is so terrible. You know what I'm saying? Make it look a little realistic. Then you got up the opacity on the fireball. So now it look like it's more in his hand. Big screen. Look how that look like more in his hand. Okay. With this, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up, right? And I might have to, you know what I'm saying, do a skip because this is a pack. I'm not gonna give out the pack to anybody right now at this moment, but okay, so now I got this stuff. I'm just gonna, I can merge layers or just convert to a smart object, rasterize it, okay. And what you're gonna do now is put that a little over his shadow. And now that that's a little over his shadow, what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna make it look like it's not a part of him. So I'll go to that bottom layer, add a layer under that, and I'm going to the brush tool. I'm gonna go to the brush tool. So now I'm right under it with the brush tool. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You just throw that brush tool right there. And look how it gives the effect that it's you know what I'm saying? The shadow drop on the ground. Now what I'm gonna do this. Go back white with that. And I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. And I'm just throw some white behind him, right? So y'all see I got, look how this look. You feel me? It look good. This looks good. And it might look a bit different on OBS Studio because how light it is, it might don't. So I'm gonna do the look. I'm gonna see if I have a sparkle effect. I'm gonna bring some fire over here and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with the fire. There's one more thing I want to look for, but we're ready to just go with the fire right now. So I'm gonna copy and paste it. I'm gonna Control C, and I'm just gonna these 3 layers or rasterize them. But I'm gonna cut this off right now. So I'm gonna do what this is I'm gonna hold Control. I got my mouse. And I might gotta go off to this side of just a little teeny bit. You know what I'm saying? You can line this up with the court. It's just sitting backwards, honestly. And I'm gonna line it up all right there. And I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit. Okay, now that's right there. That's for that one. Okay. Now I accidentally just did that with all of them. So I'm just gonna drag this one right here. I'm gonna take my eraser, make sure it's a soft eraser. And that's gonna give that perfect blend. So now what I'm gonna do with these is merge these layers. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit. And I'm gonna press Control and just make sure it look like it's more going with the floor of the court. And I'm gonna show y'all what to do with this. This one, I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go to my recents. I'm gonna bring that back in. Okay. Take this one and just try to make it look like it's lining up with the court. Probably make all the elements of fire smaller. Fire is good. I'm gonna merge all the fire layers, right? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that off. I'll take all off these shadows and stuff. Every shadow you can think of. I'm just gonna take all that off. Even the white. Okay, what I'm gonna do with this, it's gonna follow the guideline of the court. The guideline of the court. Boom, now if it's rasterized, I can delete. Now I can do a deselect. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky because I can't see that part. I'm gonna do that. Hold on, I gotta exit out the pixels. I'll go with this. All right there. Boom. Delete. So now I'm gonna deselect. Go back to opacity. Probably put the opacity about 86 is good. Now I can put everything back on. And just look how this builds up to a full thumbnail. Okay, now that opacity kind of looks a little lower. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it about like that. Okay, that is a way better sparkle. So we're gonna adjust hue and saturation. Make it lighter. Boom. I can just rasterize this layer. Control-C. Now see, it's going to keep doing that. So what I'm ready to do now, I'm gonna speed up. I'm just ready to lock these layers. Because if I don't, this is gonna keep giving me the same bullshit of making me move other stuff. So I'm just, y'all don't have to do this. You can take your time to make sure you get everything, but I'm not ready to keep fooling with that. Like, look, I'm on it now, but it's acting as if I'm not. So I'm gonna move that. So what I'm gonna do with some of these, I'm gonna adjust the brightness. I'll make the brightness look a little brighter. Because these adjustments, brightness, make that looks way better. So now, when I do this, I can put these everywhere. And you can find these elsewhere. It don't have to necessarily be. You know what I'm saying? this specific one. You can just make it real. Like, I'm gonna go back down, and I'm gonna bring this over top of all. Maybe bring it over top of this screenshot. I don't know why it keeps doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just so it looks real good. Cut the fireball back on. And I'm ready to see the final product. I can merge visible. This is the final product. This is the very final product. This is all you gotta do, bro. This is the thumbnail, bro. It won't nothing too shabby, bro. Like I said, it might look different on OBS Studio because I got my settings, but it look good right here, man. Look, this for all small content creators, bro. This, you gotta learn how to search up stuff. If you don't know how to search up stuff, just comment on a video or go follow my Instagram and DM me. I got 2 Instagrams, Kiso Money and _ Kiso Money, and I have a tattoo page _ No Limit Ink _ Just leave a comment under the video or something like that, or just DM one of those pages, bro. That's all you gotta do. It's simple to make thumbnails. It's real simple to make thumbnails. I gave y'all both ways to get screenshots. It's a third way to get screenshots. You can download 2K25. Yeah, way to get, you know what I'm saying, camera angle to get court screenshots. If you want to get certain court screenshots like that, you can get regular court screenshots too. Just know how to put it off to the side. You know what I'm saying? The takeover, I got that from a pack. The takeover, I got that from a pack. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Look, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll probably drop more of these, bro, and get y'all even more sauce on them if y'all want. If this goes how I think it should go, but peace.